ring to rule them all. One ring to find them. One ring to bring them down in the darkness, find them. How many recognize where this quote?
Lord of the Rings.
Okay, where is it from?
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings, yes. And
Fellowship of the Ring. When Gandalf
and
explaining
if I
what's
was
on the
to
band.
say Expelliarmus, you would think of?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter, exactly. So, another question I have is, when it comes to movies, do you try to read the books before or after the movies, or do you just watch the movies? It's just that, in not doing that, not reading the books, we learn ourselves, and I'm here to persuade y'all to not only read books before the movies and everything like that, but to actually read books attentively. I've encountered some people in my life who just don't want to read at all, period. And I look at that and I'm thinking you're limiting yourself or anything like that. Some people decide to skim through the books, pick up just a plot, know the action, whatnot, but not go through all the details, those that make up the story. Like, maybe know a bit about what is being celebrated here, or something like that. And when it comes to skimmers, and with those that decide not to read, they're practically limiting themselves in a real way. The Journal of Research and of Libraries and Young Adults has said, quote, on average, American ages 15 to 24 spend almost 2 hours a day watching TV and only 7 minutes of their daily leisure time on reading. That's no sad because, I mean, think about it. If we only watch TV but not really read books, not getting a lot from education, because books can teach us more than movies can. Now, some of you may say, but Neal, come on, I mean, some movies out there, they teach a lot and everything like that. I feel like they teach me something. Well, you're right. I mean, there are some movies that I agree that they do teach you. Like Chariots of Fire, you have a man stand for his beliefs. You have 12 angry men. 12 guys cooperating with each other, even though they have disagreements. But let me ask you a question. How many saw a video this week or some sort of film? So, of those films and everything like that, how many saw a video or film that actually taught you some new insight or taught you a principle that you can apply into your actual life? The chances are very few, at least fewer. So that's part of the reason why we have so many fiction books. They can teach us so much. A few weeks ago, the BYU Idaho Scroll did an article in the opinion section that said, quote, fiction seems to be more effective at changing beliefs than nonfiction, which is designed to persuade through argument and evidence. And I agree with that. I mean, because they teach more subtly. They don't force it down your throat or anything like that. They teach you through subtle means. And you don't even need to read just one particular genre of fiction books. You can read different genres, and they'll all help you improve, and you'll get different benefits from it. Research has shown that certain types of books can increase one's ability to puzzle solve, and strengthen one's concept of self-image, and can also extend your lifespan. All these different benefits, all these different things that you can gain just for one single gift, the gift of reading. Now some of you may go, Neal, that's not really a gift. I mean, I had to read essays, I had to read this article thing, I had to read that, I had to read that, But let me explain to you why I feel like this is a gift. When I was in elementary, because I had a certain learning disability per se, I took a special class designed to help me learn how to read. And the teacher, he told my mom, while I was in the program, that he thought I wouldn't be able to read. Imagine that. Imagine not being able to read at all. Not being able to read signs, chalkboards, not being able to read what's on the screen, and on, practically anything. You would be completely, it would be like being blind to an extent. And you go, well, there's audio tapes, people can read for you and everything like that. But if you're blind and someone tries to describe color or describes a shape or something, and you feel it and everything like that, you are very limited. You can't really experience what they can experience. And that's the same way I feel with reading. That if you read for yourself or anything like that, you can actually get involved. If I wasn't able to read, I wouldn't be able to actually read an introduction of a book and decide, okay, I like it, I like it not. You wouldn't be able to learn, you wouldn't be able to gain. I wouldn't be able to stand up here and speak with eloquence or try to be factuous in some manner. I would like to encourage all of you to at least read one book daily. Not daily, weekly. One book weekly. Not just Book of Mormon, but some sort of fictional book. And by doing this, you will improve, you will receive the benefits that I mentioned earlier, and you'll also improve your education. And you will improve your thinking process. To conclude, I would like to end with a quote by Emily Polsky. Books are keys to wisdom's treasure. Books are gates to lands of pleasure. Books are paths that upward lead. Books are friends.